What if I told you that the pizza slice you're about to devour connects you to Stone Age hunters, Persian warriors, and Egyptian pyramid builders? That this simple combination of dough, sauce, and cheese represents 14,000 years of human culinary evolution? Welcome to the epic journey of pizza, a story more incredible than any Hollywood blockbuster. Our story begins not in a cozy Italian kitchen, but in the windswept wilderness of Jordan, 14,400 years ago. At a place called Shubaika 1, archaeologists made a discovery that changed everything we thought we knew about bread, and by extension, pizza. Picture this: Stone Age hunters gathered around flickering fires, grinding wild barley and wheat on flat rocks heated by glowing embers. These prehistoric peoples were creating the world's first flatbreads, using ingredients most of us couldn't even pronounce: tubers from rush plants, wild oats, and ancient grains. As food historian Paula Marcoux puts it, many of today's flatbreads stem from one idea that just diffused over thousands of years. The concept was elegantly simple. Drop a flat rock into fire and you have the world's first pizza stone. But the real pizza innovation came from an unexpected source: Persian warriors. In the 6th century BC, soldiers under Darius the Great discovered they could use their bronze battle shields as portable ovens. Imagine these ancient warriors, having just conquered new territories, heating their shields over campfires to bake flatbreads topped with cheese and dates. It was military engineering meets culinary genius, perhaps history's first pizza delivery system. Meanwhile, in ancient Egypt, workers building the pyramids were eating aish baladi, flatbreads topped with dukkha, a complex blend of hazelnuts, cumin, coriander, and herbs. Picture workers in the shadow of the Great Pyramid, dipping their daily bread in olive oil, then into this aromatic mixture. As one historian notes, aish baladi was the great unifier in a nation of tremendous wealth and tremendous poverty. Pharaohs and peasants ate the same bread. Democracy, one bite at a time. The Romans perfected the art with their panis focaccius, literally hearth bread. But nothing captures the drama of ancient pizza like Pompeii. In 2023, archaeologists uncovered a stunning 2,000-year-old fresco depicting what might be the world's first pizza advertisement. A circular flatbread topped with pomegranate, spices, and what researchers believe could be ancient pesto. Even more incredible, they found 81 perfectly preserved Roman loaves in the bakery of Modestus, frozen in time by volcanic ash. As Gino Sorbillo, owner of one of Naples' oldest pizzerias, reflects, "In ancient Pompeii, we already knew that there were forms of flatbread. It was an ancient form of pizza." The tragedy that preserved Pompeii also preserved the DNA of modern pizza. Fast forward to 18th century Naples, a city exploding with life, energy, and poverty. By 1748, nearly 400,000 people crowded into its narrow medieval streets, creating the perfect storm for culinary innovation. Naples's working poor were about to revolutionize food history with one simple addition: tomatoes. This was radical. Tomatoes, brought from the Americas, had been considered poisonous for over 200 years. The wealthy, eating off pewter plates, would actually get lead poisoning when tomato acid leached the metal. But the poor used wooden plates and could safely discover what the rich were missing. Tomatoes were delicious. By 1807, 54 pizzerias already existed in Naples, with owners and addresses meticulously recorded in city archives. These weren't restaurants as we know them. They were street vendors carrying copper stoves on their heads, keeping pies warm as they navigated the labyrinthine streets, shouting, "Pizza! Pizza cold!" The first classic was pizza marinara, named not for seafood, but for the fishermen's wives who prepared these simple pies, topped with tomato, oregano, garlic and olive oil for their husbands returning from the Bay of Naples. Now comes pizza's most famous and most fraudulent story. According to legend, when Queen Margherita visited Naples in 1889, pizzaiolo Raffaele Esposito created a pizza with the colors of the Italian flag: red tomatoes, white mozzarella, green basil. The Queen supposedly loved it, and Pizza Margherita was born. Here's the problem: it's almost certainly fake. Modern historians, led by food scholar Zachary Novak, have systematically debunked this tale. The supposed royal letter has the seal in the wrong place, doesn't match official handwriting, and similar pizzas were documented 40 years earlier. The real culprits? The Brandy brothers, who likely forged the letter during the Great Depression as a marketing ploy. The restaurant still displays this suspicious document today, but truth be told, the real story is better than the legend. Pizza didn't need royal approval. It conquered the world through pure deliciousness. The temples of this revolution still stand. Antica Pizzeria Portalba, dating to 1738, began as an open-air stand and became the world's first sit-down pizzeria in 1830. They invented pizza a portafolio, wallet pizza, folded in quarters for easy street eating. King Ferdinand II, known as King Nasone for his big nose, would visit incognito to gauge public sentiment over a slice. L'Antica Pizzeria da Michele, opened in 1870, embodies Neapolitan purism. For over 150 years, they've served only two types: marinara and margherita. Their waiters wear shirts reading Il Tempio della Pizza, the Temple of Pizza, dismissing all variations as papocchie, Neapolitan slang for phony tricks. Between 1880 and 1920, over 4 million Italians immigrated to America, carrying their culinary traditions across the Atlantic. But recent discoveries have revolutionized our understanding of pizza's American arrival. Meet Filippo Milone, the forgotten father of American pizza. Arriving in New York in 1892, Milone was making and selling pizza by 1898, 7 years before the traditionally credited Gennaro Lombardi. Pizza historian Peter Regas discovered that Milone established pizzerias throughout Manhattan and Brooklyn, then handed them off to others while moving to new locations. Intentionally or not, he planted seeds all over Manhattan and Brooklyn, Regas explains. No one else can say that. Those seeds became legendary establishments: Lombardi's on Spring Street, John's on Bleecker Street, and Pop's in Brooklyn. Milone died in 1924, buried in an unmarked grave in Queens, his pioneering contributions forgotten until now. New York's Italian immigrants adapted their craft to local conditions, using coal instead of wood, building larger ovens designed for bread baking scale. These changes created New York pizza's distinctive character: larger pies, higher temperatures, more char. The revolution's turning point came in 1933, when Patsy Lancieri opened Patsy's Pizzeria in East Harlem and invented selling pizza by the slice. This single innovation transformed pizza from a whole pie meal into accessible street food for busy workers, the birth of pizza democracy. But America's most dramatic pizza departure happened in Chicago in 1943. Ike Sewell, a former University of Texas football star, originally wanted to open a Mexican restaurant. His partner, Rick Ricardo, had different ideas. After a year of experimentation, living above their new pizzeria, Ricardo created deep dish pizza. The innovation was radical: fresh dough with tall edges like a fruit pie, filled with more cheese than anyone had seen, baked for nearly an hour. A 1945 newspaper described it as producing a lighter and thinner pizza than today's version. The original recipe created a golden brown, cake-like crust quite different from the thick, heavy style that followed. Just 3 years later, another revolution emerged in Detroit. Goose Guerra owned a neighborhood bar when he decided to add food. The key innovation came from Detroit's automotive industry. Thick blue steel, rectangular pans, originally used as drip trays in car factories. These pans created Detroit-style pizza's signature: soft, airy, square crust, with crunchy exterior, and the famous frico, caramelized Wisconsin brick cheese spread to the edges. The 1980s brought pizza's most creative transformation in California. Ed Ledoux, the father of gourmet pizza, began experimenting with prosciutto, goat cheese, and truffles while working in San Francisco. One evening, he served an invention with mustard, ricotta, pâté, and red pepper to a customer who turned out to be Wolfgang Puck. Puck was so impressed, he hired Ledoux for his new Los Angeles restaurant, Spargo. Together, they created California-style pizza, what Ledoux described as a hybrid between New York-style pizza and Italian-style pizza. You totally upgrade your ingredients and you sprinkle them on really light. Puck's most famous creation was smoked salmon pizza with crème fraîche and caviar, reportedly invented when Joan Collins ordered smoked salmon, but they'd run out of bread. The dish became a staple at the Oscars Governor's Ball and spawned countless imitations worldwide. The 1950s economic boom democratized pizza consumption. Returning veterans created new demand, suburbanization spread Italian-American families beyond ethnic enclaves, and rising disposable income made dining out accessible. Pizza evolved from survival food to social experience. The franchise revolution began in 1958, when brothers Dan and Frank Carney borrowed $600 from their mother to convert a 600-square-foot building in Wichita, Kansas. Their father, a grocer, had advised, "Don't work for somebody else if you don't have to." They called it Pizza Hut. From that tiny building came an empire. By 1971, Pizza Hut was the world's largest pizza chain with over 300 stores. Frank Carney would later become a Papa John's franchisee, famously declaring, "Sorry guys, I found a better pizza," in commercials targeting his former company. Meanwhile, Tom Monahan's story epitomized the American dream. Born in 1937, he lost his father at age 4 on Christmas Eve and spent much of his childhood in St. Joseph Home for Children. In 1960, he and his brother borrowed $900 to buy Dominic's Pizzeria in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Tom later bought out his brother's share for a Volkswagen Beetle. After 20 years of struggles, Domino's exploded in the 1980s, opening 954 stores in 1985 alone. Monahan's innovations included the insulated delivery box and the famous 30-minute guarantee that revolutionized speed expectations. He sold 93% of the company to Bain Capital for $1 billion in 1998. John Schnatter's origin story begins with sacrifice. In 1983, he sold his beloved 1971 Camaro Z28 for $1,600 to save his father's failing tavern. Using remaining funds for used pizza equipment, he set up shop in a broom closet in the back of the tavern, creating Papa John's with the insight that while national chains delivered, local shops with higher quality didn't offer delivery. His better ingredients, better pizza strategy proved brilliant. In 2009, he bought back his original Camaro for $250,000 as a symbol of his success. But what makes great pizza isn't just business acumen, it's science. The fermentation process in pizza dough is remarkably complex, involving biology, chemistry, and physics working in perfect harmony. Yeast consumes simple sugars, producing carbon dioxide that gets trapped in the gluten network, causing dough to rise. Simultaneously, protease enzymes break down gluten proteins into amino acids essential for flavor development through the Maillard reaction, the complex process discovered by French chemist Louis-Camille Maillard in 1912. This reaction, occurring between 250–360 degrees, creates hundreds of flavor compounds, including pyrazines, nutty, farans, meaty caramel, and thiophenes, roasted notes. It's why pizza smells so irresistible and why different cooking temperatures create distinctly different flavors. Temperature precision is crucial. Neapolitan pizza requires extreme heat, 750 to 900 degree Fahrenheit for 60 to 90 seconds, creating soft interiors with charred spots. New York style cooks at 600 to 700 degree Fahrenheit for 8 to 10 minutes, producing crispy yet foldable crusts. Chicago deep dish needs lower temperatures, 400 to 450 degree Fahrenheit, for longer times to ensure thick crusts cook thoroughly. The relationship between temperature and hydration is critical. Higher temperatures require lower hydration, 55 to 60%, while home ovens benefit from higher hydration, 70%, to maintain softness. As pizza spread globally, it adapted to local tastes with remarkable creativity. In Japan, squid and eel compete with pepperoni in popularity. Brazilian pizzerias serve sweet pizzas with chocolate, strawberries and M&Ms, alongside savory varieties topped with requeijão, a creamy local cheese. São Paulo alone serves over 1 million pizzas daily across 6,000 shops. India embraces paneer and tandoori chicken with spicy masala sauces. Turkey features minced beef and sukuk sausage. Each culture made pizza their own while maintaining its essential character. This global expansion triggered a countermove, the Neapolitan Authenticity Revival. Founded in 1984, the Associazione Verace Pizza Napolitana, AVPN, now certifies over 1,000 pizzerias in 58 countries, maintaining strict standards: maximum 35 centimeter diameter, wood-fired ovens only, specific temperatures, and traditional ingredients. In 2017, UNESCO recognized the art of Neapolitan pizzaiolo as intangible cultural heritage, acknowledging pizza's profound cultural significance. This wasn't just about food, it was about preserving human traditions in an increasingly standardized world. Today's pizza world reflects this tension between tradition and innovation. The artisanal movement emphasizes heritage grains, slow fermentation, and traditional techniques. Franco Pepe of Pepe in Grani voted Italy's best pizzeria multiple times, sources grains that hadn't been grown in his region since the 1950s, and refuses delivery service, insisting his pizzas can only be eaten on the spot. The 8 pizza competitions showcase incredible skill levels. The World Pizza Championship in Parma attracts 20-plus countries annually, while the International Pizza Challenge in Las Vegas features mystery ingredient challenges and skills competitions, including dough acrobatics. Professional certifications through Pizza University and the International School of Pizza elevate pizza making to culinary art. Social media has revolutionized pizza culture. The #pizza hashtag appears in over 40 million Instagram posts, driving visual-first menu design and Instagrammable creations. TikTok's short-form videos showcase behind-the-scenes content and viral challenges, with successful pizzerias building massive followings through authentic, educational content. Today, pizza represents a massive economic force. The global market reached $151 billion in 2024, projected to hit $212 billion by 2031. The US alone has 74,077 pizza establishments employing over 1 million people. 17% of all restaurants are pizzerias. Americans consume 3 billion pizzas annually, 46 slices per person per year, or 6,000 slices in a lifetime. The industry showed remarkable resilience during COVID-19. with delivery sales jumping from $14 billion to $19.8 billion in 2021, highlighting pizza's position as the perfect pandemic food. Pizza's cultural impact extends far beyond restaurants. From the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles establishing pizza as the ultimate fun food, to Joey Tribbiani's "Joey doesn't share food" becoming a cultural catchphrase, pizza has become an icon of comfort, rebellion, and social bonding. The 2015 viral video of Pizza Rat dragging a slice down NYC subway stairs became a cultural phenomenon, representing urban resilience and determination. Pizza appears in galleries worldwide as artistic inspiration, exploring themes of globalization, comfort, and shared human experiences. As pizza's popularity soars, environmental considerations become crucial. Life cycle assessment studies reveal significant carbon footprints. Marinara pizza produces 1.7 kilograms CO2 per kilogram, while margarita doubles that due to cheese production. Meat toppings, especially prosciutto, have 20 times higher environmental impact than vegetables. The industry is responding with sustainability initiatives, recyclable packaging, local sourcing, energy-efficient ovens, and waste reduction programs. Some pizzerias now operate carbon neutral, demonstrating that environmental responsibility and delicious pizza can coexist. Technology continues transforming pizza. Domino's positions itself as a technology company that delivers pizza with GPS tracking, mobile ordering, and AI systems. Drone delivery and robot servers are being tested, while precision equipment enables consistent quality across thousands of locations. Alternative ingredients address health and dietary concerns. Cauliflower crusts, plant-based proteins, and functional ingredients like probiotics. The industry balances innovation with tradition, creating new possibilities while honoring its heritage. As we reach the end of our journey, pizza's story reveals itself as far more than food history. It's the story of human migration, cultural exchange, scientific innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit. From Stone Age hunters grinding wild grains to Persian warriors improvising with battle shields, from Egyptian pyramid builders sharing daily bread to modern pizzaiolos crafting artisanal masterpieces, each generation added ingredients to pizza's magnificent recipe. The contrast between humble origins and global triumph makes pizza's story remarkable. Gabriel Zuchtregel, director of Pompeii's archaeological park, reflects on ancient pizza discoveries. How can we not think about pizza, also born as a poor dish in southern Italy that has now conquered the world and is served in Michelin star restaurants? Today, pizza serves as a universal language of comfort and connection. Whether it's a coal-fired pizza in New Haven, deep dish in Chicago, artisanal Neapolitan in Naples, or creative fusion in Tokyo, pizza represents humanity's endless creativity in transforming simple ingredients into cultural treasures that unite us across time and geography. The next time you bite into a slice of pizza, remember, you're tasting 14,000 years of human innovation, cultural exchange, and culinary evolution. You're participating in a story that connects Stone Age fires to modern ovens, ancient warriors to teenage delivery drivers, royal legends to immigrant dreams. Pizza isn't just food, it's history you can hold in your hands, culture you can taste, and humanity's greatest culinary achievement, one delicious slice at a time.